Everybody, this is your boy Art. Hope everybody's having a good, blessed day. I know I am. I'm going to be doing pretty much of a re-upload, if you will, a revamped version of my Darklords. This is the newest version I'm using now. This is pretty much what I'm going to be using for the foreseeable future, simply because it's something that I don't have to rely on my extra deck with without having to go into something that gets smashed by Mask and Restrict. So, a very underrated deck in my opinion, and let's get right into it. Starting off, got the one Morning Star. You resolve this, you win. Trust me. Triple X-Gel, best Darklord in the deck, best card in the deck, brother. Very expensive. She's climbing back up near $30. Triple Tezcatlipoca, only hand trap that I run in the main. That's the only thing necessary. This protects your whole board from destruction of any kind, be it by battle or card effect. And 2800 body, gotta love it. Triple Superbia, we know what this does. Gotta run it. For the one Zerato, any more than that clogs, but you know the one is really strong, built-in Raigeki effect, excellent. Triple Nastin, trust me, this is the correct number. At worst, you discard itself, just to summon itself. Excellent. Trust me, that's the right ratio. Play the one Namdisk. If they say this card is bad, they don't know what they're doing. Had some pretty hopeless scenarios turn into really good boards off that one card. So, and finally, rounding up the Darklord monsters, Triple Ukabak. Once again, as I said in my previous video of my Darklords. Yeah, excellent. First of all, it's my only normal summon. Reasoning target. You know, it really has that consistency because it throws the levels of the deck all over the place, which is great. Nice. And as I told everybody in my first video, anything that's like a foolish burial effect, I'm maximizing it at 3. So, gotta run the 3 Ukabak. And then lastly, my 2 Christia, as I said, double Christia. I cut it from 3. Still don't run Vanity's Fiend. 3 was a little bit too much, it was consistent, don't get me wrong. But yeah, just you know, it wasn't necessary. Right. Going into my spells. Play Triple Banishment. Amazing search card. Gets me anything I want out of my deck. Only thing I can't really search
times in one turn off Darklord monster. So
yeah, the only thing I really can't search is my Christia and a couple of traps I run. That's it.
Right.
Triple Contact. My Darklord Monster Reborn. Triple Trade In. Can play in 6 targets. Double Allure, because 3 is too much, just in my opinion, because by the time you get to the 3rd Allure, if it goes that deep into the grind game, you end up banishing something you don't want to banish, or you do actually mind banishing, etc. rather, off of the Allure. At 2, it keeps it beneficial to the deck.
You have plenty of draw power and plenty searching. So
that's why I don't run Pot in this deck. Doesn't need it. Double Max Change 2. I like to go into my Dark Law. This is an addition I added to the deck. It's very consistent simply because I can search my Ukabak. I either draw my Ukabak or search it if I want to when I have this right here in hand. And it's been really, really strong, especially a True Draco because they get no equity off of anything in the graveyard. And they're not able to, you know, utilize a lot of the effects since cards aren't going to the graveyard. Also, makes it hard for Masterpiece to get fuel. It's been very, very, very strong. And normally I have it backed up by something that can also interrupt and disrupt on their turn. So it's been a very good addition to the deck. I've never seen this. Anytime I've ever had it in my hand, it's been live. Or I can make it live. So it's been really a welcome addition to the deck. Very consistent so far. Play the one Valhalla as a play extender and a play starter. Played the one Soul Charge because Skill Charge, gotta have it. And then played the one Reasoning.
Reasoning, that's a nice
This has been an amazing addition to the deck because, as I said, the levels are all over the place. Don't get me wrong. The most prevalent one is 8, but still, I mean, the deck.
Benefit from everything being engraved.
Yeah, I run 22 monsters total, so I mean, it's I pretty much get what I want, especially in game 1. If I play this, it's really, really strong.
What the hell to call.
All right, getting into my traps. So this is pretty much what, the new aspect I have with the deck. Triple Full Force Virus. The previous was running 2.
This card is insane.
Extremely busted. Trust my boy Keanu knows about it. What it does is essentially trip you one monster with 2,000 or more defense. And then my opponent has to destroy all cards or all monsters that they control.
Look at their hand, and in their hand, cards they draw.
I get to look in their hand, and cards that they draw up to the 3rd turn after I resolve this, and they're all destroyed. It gives me information about what my opponent is playing as well. Excellent card, extremely broken, solid card. Very underrated. Play the one Eradicator. You flip, same thing with this. You flip it, and you win. No. Played double return or back to the front rather. Excellent card. Excellent.
Some Christia on your opponent's turn.
I'm surprised this actually wasn't an Ultra or something, or Secret. Could easily been. Then played Double Rebellion. This is great non-targeting destruction. And then the one Enchantment, very underrated. At 1 is excellent. 2, a little bit meh. But 1 is, you get it just when you want it. Excellent card.
And this one's non-targeting?
All of my Darklord cards are non-targeting.
Why is it non-targeting?
No, they don't target.
Well,
as for why, ask Konami. Going to the extra deck, run the double Master Hero Darklaw. Speaks for itself. Legendary OG. 1 Seven Sins, 1 Ravenous Tarantula, 1 Hope Harbinger, 1 Calamities, Dora, Gustav Max. My fault, guys. Run the Galaxy package right there. My favorite rank 8 is Zombie Stein.
Man, this card's insane too.
It is Ren Sandalphon. I actually made this against Lightsworn and they couldn't do anything. And made this against Inferno, it couldn't do anything either. Ran the Lancelot, and then finally ran the 1 Break Sword because I have my level 3s. That's it.
Solid. Would you change anything?
Not right now, no. Everything's been working out just fine.
Everything seems solid, yeah. Very consistent, too. Like,
very consistent.
So much draw power. It's insane.
If I don't have it in my hand initially, I'll get it to my hand. So.
Right.
All right, thanks, guys. This has been my updated Darklord deck profile. May the good Lord continue to work in your lives. And thanks, and have a blessed day.